It almost seems like there's an air, like there's supposed to be a path over here, and there isn't. Yeah, no, I think that Omega is like the first true super boss, which is really cool. Because there was Warmech in Final Fantasy 1, but people say he's not a super boss. I kind of agree. Like, I think he has less health than the final boss. He just has a strong attack, and he's really rare for whatever reason. But yeah, I mean, I don't think he's a super boss. And then let's see. Two had nothing, right? And then 3 had a 1 in 64 chance enemy that I don't even think... Oh, wait, 2 did have something. 2 had the Iron Giant, but again, like, he's just a big tank. That's a super rare encounter. And then 3 had a 1 in 64 chance enemy with a 1 in 64 chance drop. And I don't even know if the enemy was hard, but that's like the only rare enemy in that game. And then 4 had nothing, right? So, yeah. This is kind of like the first true super boss, it seems. Maybe I have to go down these waterfalls. I don't think I tried that. Let me go to the save first. That might be it. I might have to go down these waterfalls. Before doing... Because I went here before doing the waterfall cavern, when I realized that waterfalls were like a mechanic. I didn't mean to run, but whatever. Oh, yeah. 3 did have a super boss, but it was a bonus from the DS, so that doesn't count. Oh, wait, 4 had the 1 in 64 chance? Yeah, you're right. I was getting that mixed with 3. So 4 has the 1 in 64 chance encounter with the 1 in 64 chance drop. And then 3 just had bonus stuff on the DS version. But yeah, in terms of like a real super boss that's like, boom, there he is. Fight him. He's level 99. He kills you. I would say this is the first. Oh my god, he's like chasing me. Look at him go! He's chasing me. I didn't know he chases you. What a jerk. Yeah, that's what I was saying in general. It's a rare encounter, but it's not a super boss, I wouldn't think. Okay, well that just takes you down. Wait. Can I go down the waterfall and go past him? What about these waterfalls? He can sense your fear. Oh god. This is new. Oculus Rift. Oop. That's not what I wanted. Camel things are so goofy looking. You You want to see a Final Fantasy V week-to-week soap opera? Based on this story or based on, like, something else? Let's get, like, a Game of Thrones type series that's all about Galuf and, like, his universe when he's king. Like, how Galuf becomes king. Galuf is a young lad going into fights to become the king. That could be cool. And the big bridge is like being built. And they could do like a little nod to the big bridge. Oh, I got a elixir. Yeah, and they said like X-Death was sealed away, so it could be the story before he got sealed away. Fight on the small bridge. Encounter on the smaller bridge. Okay, these waterfalls do not do anything. So my hunch was wrong, but this waterfall might do something, and maybe I can skip past Omega. Is that really what you're supposed to do, though? That is crazy if that's what you're supposed to do. I just freaked out some cats. If this is really what you're supposed to do, then this is like one of the biggest trolls I've ever seen. Like, this game is so gimmicky if this is what you're really supposed to do. I mean, at least they give you a save point, but still. That's a huge gimmick to expect the player to, like, run into this boss and then try to get around it. That's wild. Ow. I'm trying to think if, any other RPG does that. Where there's like an unkillable boss. But see, like normally in an RPG, it wasn't even a question. What question did I ask? I didn't ask a question. Why does everyone think everything's a question? I said that is really gimmicky if that's what you're supposed to do. That's not a question. I don't understand why people keep asking me if I'm asking questions. Like, I get it if I say a question out loud, but, like, that wasn't even a question. Like, I said, is that... I thought I said if that's what I'm supposed to do. Pretty sure that's what I said. How do you... Is this boy even gonna... Before he came right over. What? Here he comes. Okay. I never thought you'd make it this far. But in any case, you're finished. The instant you touched this book, you activated the dimension switch. Not the dimension switch! That sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh quote. The heck is that? So this is one of the other... This is one of the other demons. So this was where I'm supposed to go. The Apprehender. Okay, hold on. I had to pause for a second, because that's like... This is wild. So... The game expects you to save, walk out, walk into Omega, get obliterated, and then figure, do you have to go up there and wait for him to randomly walk over to the left, and then jump down and go past. That's great. Like, dude, this game is so gimmicky. I like, wow. Not that it's bad. I just that blows my mind. Normally, when in RPGs, when you hit a boss that's like supposed to be impossible, it usually like kicks you out of the fight but doesn't kill you. Like you die, but then there's like a cutscene where they're like, "Oh, that guy is too strong" or something. You know what I mean? It doesn't just game over you. It seems kind of wild. See, if you can just walk around him, then I suppose it's just my fault because there was the last time I tried to get around him, I was like two. You can go back and watch. I was like two grids away from him, and I got into the fight. So I thought it was just kind of automatic once you got anywhere near him. So it's probably just my fault for like assuming that. But I was so far away from him when I tried to go around, and he somehow still fought me. So I thought, like, okay, you just have to fight him. So I didn't even think to try to get around him, let alone use the waterfall. The only reason I thought to use the waterfall is because it was a mechanic in the other dungeon. That's the only reason I was thinking waterfall. Otherwise, I probably would have never figured this out. I would have just thought, like, I have to level up and beat Omega or something. Or there's some kind of like cheese to Omega. I feel like it maybe should have been a bit easier to get around him, or there should have been some kind of clue that you have to get around him. Or when you lose to him, it should kick you out without game overing. As a kid, I think I would have run into him, got obliterated, and then would have just been like, like, well, I don't know what to do now. So, long story short, I could have done this 6 hours ago and not done any of the lithographs, it seems. The lithographs seem to be extra to get the super weapons to make the end of the game easier. And you can pick which ones you want to get, so really you only have to get like one lithograph and just get the 3 items you want. Maybe do 2 and get 4, but then that should be it because you only have 4 characters. So that's kind of weird. They also unlock Leviathan, Bahamut, Meteo, and Flare Holy as well, but all that's optional. That's crazy. I like that. It kind of reminds, like I said, this game reminds me a lot of Chrono Trigger because there's a lot of like, there's this super strong thing that you could go get or just go fight the final boss. And it kind of builds it up that way. But another thing that is weird to me is I accidentally found the final dungeon as well. There was nothing really saying which one of those holes took you to the end zone. I just happened to be flying by and ran into it. So I would have probably tried 1 or 2 of those 6 holes and just been like, okay, that's not it. And then just ran around forever trying to figure out what to do. It just so happened I accidentally flew into the right one. And after you get all the lithographs, it's not like the character says, now go to the hole next to the old tower. Maybe they do. Maybe. I mean, they said go to the end zone, but I'm saying, like, if I were playing this as a kid, and there's 6 identical black holes on the map, and I tried 5 of them, and none of them worked, I wouldn't have tried the 6th one. Like, just me as a kid, I would not have done that. I would have been like, okay, this ain't it. I knew I was supposed to go to the end zone, and I knew those holes were the end zone, but it's just weird that it's only that one, and not, like, all 6 of them should just take you there. It's weird that it's only that one. Okay, yeah. I remember. She said go to where Tycoon used to be. So that hole was the hole where Tycoon used to be. So that's supposed to be her hint. Okay, all right. I get that. I guess I didn't even think of that because I had accidentally found it already at that point. Or I found it shortly after, so then I forgot that she said that because I had already found it. So that's supposed to be her hint. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, really cool that so much of this game is optional. They really tried to like make this an adventure, really feel like an adventure and not just a linear story. And that's part of the reason why this is quickly becoming one of my favorites, probably my favorite of the originals. Till we play 6, but this is definitely my favorite of the originals because it feels like an adventure. It doesn't feel like this linear story. I mean, this one, let's be honest. This is the elephant in the room. I'm going to go ahead and say it. More of an adventure than Final Fantasy VII. Sorry. I know. But it is. Final Fantasy VII is pretty linear. It has like 3 or 4 side quests and then post-game. But there's no skipping anything in 7. It is a linear story from start to finish. This is way more of a like, you can go to all these different dungeons and do all these different things and get summons and get special spells and get special weapons, or just go straight to the final boss. It's way, way more open. I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down the pumpkin hill. No. No developer intended skipping in 7. Let's be clear. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see how different 5 is. It still blows my mind that no one seems to ever talk about 5 because it's so unique and so cool, and I'm never gonna forget this game now because it stands out so much more than 7, 8, 9, 10, or 1 through 4. This one sticks out to me as like way, way different. I forgot drink. I didn't think I was going to run to a boss right after Omega. I was trying to figure out if this was even right. I had a small suspicion that I would run past Omega and find some super weapon and then be stuck fighting him on the way back. That's kind of what I was thinking was going to happen. I still hold on to my theory that a lot of people just slept on 5 because of 6 and 7. 5 didn't come out in the States right away, and everyone got a chance to play 6 and 7 before ever seeing 5, so that just kind of ruined it for a lot of people. If we would have been able to play this one directly after playing 4, I think it would have blown people's minds. Yeah, well, I'm joining you, Rogue. For now on, I'll preach the 5. You know? From now on, I'll be on Team Final Fantasy V and spread the good news of Final Fantasy V. Okay, he decided to attack like 90 times. I wasn't prepared for that. Until I play 6, and then I'll be like, what's Final Fantasy V? I don't remember that game. Something about a little girl. I think 6 is such a landmark in the series as well that people tend to just group 1 through 5, you know? Like, there's 1 through 5, and then there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, people just kind of group it. But I think 5 deserves to be ungrouped. I think 5 deserves to be maybe group 1 through 4, because they're similar and all try different little approaches. And I say 5 sticks out. I know, isn't that insane? 5, 6, 7, and Chrono Trigger all came out within a few years of each other. What was going on? Oh, half my MP. But holy cow, Squaresoft. They were like Rare back in the days. Just couldn't make a bad game. Not only that, couldn't not make an excellent game. You know? Let's call it what it is. Yeah, not to mention, Squaresoft was making a lot of, like, smaller games as well that are less known but still amazing. Like Parasite Eve. Final Fantasy Tactics, Parasite Eve. I know there's more. Xenogears. I don't know when Xenogears came out, but I think it was around the same year as 5. Holy cow. I often forget that Xenogears is Squaresoft. I keep thinking it's something else. Super Mario RPG. From a 1,000-year-old book. From out of the sky appeared Omega, the Heartless. Another followed him who was called Dragon Lord. Yeah, even those who wielded the 12 fabled weapons could not stand against them. Sleep deep in the end zone where none may molest nor disturb their rest. Yeah, let man speak not of them evermore. Okay, well, that's cool. They have a cool, like, book that tells you, hey, those things are going to screw you up. Would have been nice to have that before. The Book of the Mage. When this magic stores power, it exposes itself for a moment. That is the secret of Giga Flare. Okay. What? What did that do? Is this... Oh! I had a feeling. This dungeon is really cool. So I will say, one thing that I like about Omega being there, like you running into Omega accidentally, is it's kind of Square's way of telling you, like, hey, this is a super boss. Because before this, like we just mentioned, there really was no super boss. And, you know, I personally complained that the quote-unquote super bosses of the previous games were all rare encounters. So, like, why even have them? It's annoying. Like, most people will never know they even exist. Most people will never even know that the Queen Flan thing exists or Warmech exists. They'll just fly through that part, not ever see Warmech, and then never know it's a thing. So, one benefit to doing it this way is that everyone knows Omega exists. And after you beat the game, you know that you could go back and fight Omega. So, like, you know, nowadays, you beat a Square Enix RPG, and then you look up online, like, is there a super boss? Or you start exploring to see if there's a super boss. But if you had played this when it first came out, super bosses don't really exist much yet. They do, but not in Final Fantasy, at least. So, I don't know. I do kind of like the fact that they showed it to us, like, boom, here it is. If you want a super boss, after the game is over, here he is, right? So I gotta admit, that's cool. I just think maybe it could have been done a bit more obvious that you can go around him, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, maybe like just make it a bit more obvious that he's like slow and you can like easily get around him, but if you fight him he wrecks you. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta say, I mean, as much as I hate the fact that the game automatically game overs you, I do like the fact that we know there's a super boss now, and once we beat the game, we can go back and fight him. And it's not some secret 1 in 64 chance encounter, like in the other games. Because that's just stupid. Like, why go through the hassle of making a super rare encounter and giving it a super rare drop to get you a super rare armor if it's so rare that 99% of people are never going to see it? It's like, well, what's the point? I mean, it is cool for, like, the extremists that want to search it out, but I don't know. It's funny that I say that because I'm a big part of the zombies community. And in the zombies community, I love stuff like that. I love stuff that only the top tier players get to see. But something about having it in an RPG just, I don't know. in the zombies community, there's Easter eggs that only the very top players are ever going to see, but you have to work for it. And that's why it's so rare, because they're very difficult to pull off, but if you pull them off, cool stuff happens, right? Here, it's just a chance. It's just a 1 in 64 chance you see it. It's not like you're earning it. You're not doing something difficult. You're just, oh, I'm going to fight 1,000,000 encounters in this one room for no reason. Oh, look, a rare enemy. Or you looked it up online. So, I don't know. I guess it's different. I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, I do like it when game companies go the extra mile for the, you know, true fans or whatever, you know, put something in the game that only the biggest fans are going to find. That's cool. But when it's just a 1 in 64 encounter in one room that no one's going to check unless they Google it, that's just kind of lame. So in a way, Omega is just Square's way of saying, like, oh, you want it obvious? Here you go. Hope you saved. Hope you saved, because there he is. Right. That's cool. There's an item in Final Fantasy IV that lets you always get the Flan Princess encounter? I don't remember reading about that. Is the drop still a 1 in 64? Oh, wait. I think maybe that was only in the Japanese version. Or something. It was either only in the Japanese version, or you had to do, like, the MOG thing for it. Oh my goodness, those are just straight up ninjas. No special name, just ninja. Ferris is like, my people. Also, they're really quick, because they're ninjas. Oh yeah, I feel ya. It is cool when there's like a super rare encounter and one person gets it and then they try to tell their friends and they're like, what are you talking about? Like, no, seriously, like, it does make for good playground talk. I do agree with that, yeah. It's like the old Legend of Zelda, where it seemed like the game was impossible, but through the combined efforts of all the kids that found out random things, you could finally beat the game. And because of that, the original Legend of Zelda still has this interesting mystique to it, where it's like, you almost need friends to beat it. You need, like, a group effort to beat it. And by group effort, I mean Google. But back then, a group effort, you know? I mean, that opens up a whole nother can of worms, you know? Is it good game design if it takes more than one person to beat a game? And I'm not talking because it's hard. I'm talking because there's something that's so random and out of place that there's no way you could possibly ever find it unless you have hundreds of people throwing their faces into it and just accidentally find it at some point. Is that good game design? I would personally argue no, but it does make for an interesting, you know, concept. Like, it is cool looking back on it nowadays, but I think I have to say it's bad game design if I can't buy a game and beat it without either Googling or having a bunch of other people play and figure it out through trial and error. Rip all fighting games ever. I mean, fighting games were designed to not be finished, so that, I don't know if that counts. They were designed to eat quarters, so that's just the way that goes. How's it going, Chrono? Yeah, I mean, if the regular game is beatable, but the post-game content is super cryptic and hard to figure out, that's fine. I'm not saying it's a bad game for that. I just think, in my personal opinion, I would have liked it if the Super Boss in Final Fantasy IV, and I use Super Boss lightly, not really Super Boss, if the rare encounter in Final Fantasy IV wasn't a 1 in 64 chance only in one room that's like 6 tiles big. Because, I mean, that's just too much. Like, if it's a 1 in 64 chance in the entirety of the final dungeon, that's one thing. But it's like a one room that's 6, it doesn't even look like a special room. You're just not going to figure that out unless hundreds of people accidentally, go in there and one person accidentally finds it. And again, the enemy doesn't even look that special, I don't think, the first time you fight it, That person would probably fight that thing and then just not even tell anyone about it. Because, like, why would they? It's just a flan. And the drop is a 1 in 64 chance. So even if they beat it, they probably didn't get the drop. Like, that's too much. That's too much. There's cryptic and then there's that. I think missing number, which was a glitch, was less cryptic than that. We're in a castle now? Dude, this dungeon is whack. We're going through so much stuff. We're going through like the whole game. Any secrets? How's it going, Dami? Thor's hammer. Now that's pretty cool. Wait, are these like anything? Oh, we got sword dancers. Those goofy death claws that look ridiculous. Ferris. Oh, I changed Ferris's ability so she lost all her items. Stupid Ferris. Oh, God. Ferris is drunk. Well, this is fun. Oh, 5 is amazing. I am in love with this game. Still, after everything we've been through. After everything we've been through, still in love. I'm starting to think that we're not even going to finish today. I kind of already had that idea, but when we started this dungeon, they showed off like 12 demons, and we've only fought like 2. The triple bit. I wish. Sit down, this might shock you. Today is actually Friday. What? Dude, this week went by so fast. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am very sure. More winged shoes. Oh, I forgot to thank Bad Frequencies for the 3 months. Thank you so much. And elsewhere, thank you for the bits. I forgot to re-equip Ferris. It's fine. We are in the end zone. Trying to get a field goal. You'll never guess what my dad got me for my 35th birthday. A Tamagotchi. I'm sorry, what? Wait, this is the boss? Memory lost. What? Bartz! How does losing your memory mean delete it off the face of the planet? What? Is he holding a fish? Looks like he's holding a fish. Halty Roit's true form. Oh. He just went home. I forget what we were doing. Guess I'll just leave. I mean, random gifts are cool, for sure. Honestly, I prefer random gifts over like the same old crap. Oh boy, you got me a charger. A battery charger I'll never use. Yay. You got me one of those as seen on TV gifts. Thanks. So what, are these all bosses? What is going on here? Are these all these guys? Boss rush? We must kill all the old men. That is our duty. Farts! I love that he just... gone. He just blinks out of existence. Doesn't even, like, leave. Or, like, die or get blown away. Just... blink. Gone. Doesn't even get yeeted. There is no yeet. Just a yeet. He's gone. The title of this episode will be Old Man Uses a Fish to Cause Memory Loss on a Group of Kids, Turns into a Dragon, and then Eats them. You're not gonna want to miss this. So it looks like there's one more, and then I get this chest. It better be worth it. Yes, I equipped Ferris. Otherwise, she wouldn't be doing this massive damage of 800 and then 2 misses. Oh, she didn't miss this time. Kind of shocked. This guy has like a lot of defense for some reason. Even Krill doesn't do that much. And he's also very agile. Half of everything misses. Top 100 movies bucket list poster, and it has 100 movies with scratch cards to mark down which ones you've watched. Yeah, that sounds like a chore. Your wife got you a chore. I know what you're doing for the next 4 years. That's kind of cool, though. I just, knowing me, I would, like, have to complete it, and then I would, like, it would feel more like a chore than anything. I'm too much of a completionist to get a gift like that. Joke's on her, we watched the movies together. Got her. She thought it was going to be a great gift, and then, like, on movie number 24, she's like, oh god, why did I get him this gift? And, like, it's worse for her, because she can't say no, because she got you the gift. Like, you could just not do it. But for her to get you the gift, and then for you to be like, alright, let's watch another movie, and then she's like, no. You'd be like, well, you got it. This was your idea. All that for some red shoes. Great. They better be more than just red shoes. They're just red shoes. I can't even equip them. What? Let me guess. They're like only for Dancer? Yep. So glad I fought all those old men for that. Who is that? You? Are you holders of the crystal shards? I see. Then you all die! Oh no, is this Lord oh no. Okay, good. I thought it was gonna be Lord Dragon. Brain suck. Dude, the end zone is pretty nuts, man. Just everywhere I go, there's just craziness going on. Why are we all divisible by 4? How unlucky can I be? Little song. He just sung me a little song. We're in this epic battle where, like, people's lives are on the line, and then suddenly it's just like... Do-do-do-do-do-bop-bop. That's my little song for you. Hope you enjoyed. Now die! Joke's on you, she's already gonna die.
Power surge.
Yo, Advent, thank you for the raid. I'm fighting old people in a prison. What are you doing? Brains suck. I'm fighting Comcast. I'm guessing you're losing. No one ever wins that fight. That's an impossible fight. Talk about super bosses. Well, at least we're not divisible by 5. Never mind, we are. How are we divisible by 4 and 5? Oh my god, we're level 40, aren't we? I hate this game. We all just happen to be level 40. God. You're kidding! What? Oh my god, look at Reina dead as a mini. She looks like she got rolled by a steamroller. It looks like Cartoon Network. So let's go. What in the world was that fight? Well, I'm going to say this. Good chance we're not finishing the game today. But even if we do, we're definitely not done with Final Fantasy V. There is so much to do when we finish this game. So many bosses, so many things I need to explore. Still have to figure out if aspirin works on my headache. I can't believe we're all 40. Look at this. Come on. What are the chances? What are the chances we're all 40? Unbelievable. No, we have not found... I have to fight this boss again, like, There's been nothing since this part. And I can't go back to save after fighting this boss because Omega's there. Although I've been told I can walk around him. So maybe I could. I should try that actually, now that I think about it. Can we walk away from the giant camels, please? I used the waterfall to get around him, but apparently you can just walk around him. Okay, question, teacher. Last time I was 2 whole blocks away from him and got into a fight with him. How? I don't understand. This game is rigged. I know. Look at him. Look at him. Look at what he's doing. I know I'm going to fight this boss and then come out and Omega's going to be like, hello. It's going to happen. The instant you touch this book, you activated the dimension switch. Yeah, but that's what I have to do to get through this dungeon, you stupid. Why are you saying that like it's a bad thing? You're basically just giving me a hint as to what I'm supposed to do. You're one of those bad guys who, like, tells the protagonist what he's supposed to do. No! He confused Krill. That's not good. She'll kill us all. I've seen her do it. See you, Just Jazz. That's 100. He's backseating. Banned. Kinda wish it was Meg Hammer instead of Mag Hammer. That'd be epic. Yeah, he's very apprehensive. Hey, apprehension is a scary thing. Are you sure? I don't know. Think 16 will be out by the time you finish 15? Very possibly. Seems like that's the main thing they're working on right now, so good chance. How many times are you gonna cast Protect? I feel like you already have Protect. You should be dead soon. You didn't have that much health before. He's exhibit. He's putting protect on his protect so he can protect while he protects. That would have been a good meme for meme week. Good ancient meme. Alright, I swear to everything, if I walk into Omega, I'm gonna be real upset. I don't have Flea anymore. Just unplug his mainframe. What is this, Phantasy Star 4? Okay, Omega. Okay. We're just chilling, Omega. Alright. You're making me nervous. He just wants to play. Should I try to fight him once? It's not gonna go well. What could go wrong? Man, I don't know. Maybe everything? Wait, do I need black magic? I only have level 5 summon ability, so it's not gonna work. Maybe I'll just stay a summoner. But I don't get the holy rod if I stay a summoner. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to attack anyways, so... This is gonna go great. Good start. Lord, how many attacks do you get? Pow! Does that even protect against Beam Ray? Like, does Shell even protect against Beam Cannon? Also, did he just Beam Cannon twice and then Rainbow Wind me before I even died? Excuse me, what? Who in the chat said, I think you're ready? So, close. Real close. We almost made it. I mean, honestly, yeah, if I had a bit more health, I could at least survive and, like, Cure 3 spam and try to get some kind of base. But when his first attack just annihilates me, I'm not really going to come back from that. There's no multiple revives in this game. All I can do is revive one person at a time. Which ain't going to make it... ain't going to work. Maybe if I gave everyone fire armor and he happened to use a fire attack and then I cast Shell on everyone and then inserted the Game Genie, maybe we would have a chance. But that's just to survive. Who knows how much health he has. I should try to scan him, actually, just to see. If I die again, I'll run into Omega and scan him just for the memes. If he doesn't have that much health, there's a chance I could just put on fire armor and try to burst him. With, like, Krill crits. But I have a feeling he has a lot of HP. Probably more than 100. I think you're right. I was gonna say Krill Crit sounds like a store. Like a store inside of a Final Fantasy game or something. Man. Not having Flee is pretty annoying. I can't get away from anything. These stupid ninjas are too fast. Gag you. Finally. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.